My name is Toby Church, and I'm an electrical engineer here at Commonwealth Engineers. One of my primary focuses here is energy savings, energy conservation, and helping the customer with their energy needs. I am a Association of Energy Engineers certified energy auditor, and that is a well-respected and recognized certification. It's recognized by the federal government and also recognized by many large municipalities in the U.S., such as New York and San Francisco. When you start to investigate a little bit into the energy usage by our industry, the water and wastewater treatment industry, it's a little bit hard to comprehend the amount of energy we use. And we, as in the water and wastewater industry, use 4% of all the electrical power generated in the United States. 4% is obviously a big number, but I'm going to maybe oversimplify it a little bit here and try to put it in perspective on the power we use. And there are 6,997 power plants in the U.S. of 1 megawatt or larger capacity. And that equates to approximately 280 power plants in the U.S. that are basically generating power for the water and wastewater industry. And so picture a map of the United States and 5 or 6 power plants in each state basically generating power, and we're using all of it. So 5 or 6 power plants in the state of Indiana, and our water and wastewater plants are consuming all the power generated by those plants. It's a large amount of electricity. The Indiana State Utility Forecasting Group has projected a 32% increase in our utility rates here in Indiana over the next 10 years. Pretty substantial. Most of us here in Indiana, most of the water and wastewater plants pay approximately 7 cents a kilowatt hour right now. Maybe a little bit higher, maybe a little bit lower, but that's pretty much the norm. That will go to over 9 cents a kilowatt hour. Doesn't seem like a lot when you're talking pennies, but that will equate to a plant that pays $5,000 a month in electricity, increasing to $6,600 a month. That will equal a plant that pays $10,000 a month, paying $13,200 a month. So it really adds up. As these rates increase, the opportunities for performance contracting or energy savings contracting, the paybacks become quicker, and those forms of financing become more appealing. I'll touch on that in a little more in just a moment. One thing I want to point out is what differentiates Commonwealth Engineers from others in this field. As a professional consulting company, when we perform an energy audit with you and we sit down and develop an energy plan with you, your best interests are how we're developing that plan. And we will lay everything out on the table, cost to implement those plans, savings, and you, the customer, and Commonwealth will develop an energy plan and an implementation plan. I think that's key, because our goal is to provide you the best energy plan that fits your needs, not to optimize our profit on a project. And I believe that there's a lot of value to that. When we would develop this energy plan, one of the things we can do is alternatively finance your projects, and that is by using the energy savings that we would come up with during an energy audit, and use those energy savings to develop projects, to maintain your equipment, to replace old equipment, to improve your process. So a lot of energy opportunities out there with the amount of energy that is being used in our industry, and I'm sure you have some opportunities to save some energy. Thank you for your time, and I hope to talk to you soon.